weather itself.
It's that time of the year again. High Impact Studios presents the Super Ember Sale, bringing you up to 30% off of all advertising services, audio and video production with High Impact 102.1 FM and High Impact TV in Nicomsat 42 degrees east. Advertise your products and services at unbeatable rates. Need a modern studio for live or recorded sessions? We've got you covered. And that's not all. Get amazing discounts on photography, film production, jingle production, and more. Hurry! This offer lasts until December 2024. Don't miss out. Call us now at 0706 393 5694 or 0902 745 3931. Message us on WhatsApp at 0907 224 5018. Follow us on all social media platforms or visit our website at www.highimpactstudios.com.
Hello, High Impact.
High Impact Studios, bringing your vision to life.
The king of radio.
You're listening to Sports in a Jiffy on Impact Radio 102.1 FM Lagos.
A blessed Monday morning, Impact citizens. Brand new week, brand new day. Today, the 16th day in the month of December, year 2024. And yes, a sportilicious way to get the week started already. What a weekend we had. A flurry of goals, excitement, and entertainment. Apologies to Barcelona fans, by the way, but yeah, I have to come out right now. I thought the league was won and all was done and dusted a couple of months ago. Let's say October to be precise. But then we are flicking through and we are flipping back right now. The first settings, if you ask me, even under Ronald Koeman, things would not have happened as much as it's happening right now. Don't forget, they've lost at home to La Palmas. Same thing against Leganés. Oh my. I mean, we've seen managers come and go, but none of them have had the number of chance as Flick is having right now. What the damage he's doing to Barca before he's going to get sacked? Okay, we look forward to see what is going to happen. But if you ask me, I'll tell you it is totally unacceptable and not the type of manager one would want for a team of Barca's reputation. Dirty football, if you ask me. And away from that, we'll go straight. Manchester against all odds yesterday was red. Amazing feat, isn't it? The 195th Manchester derby looked like Manchester City were going to be running away after the one goal from Josko Gavido. But then the magic moment came and the game turned on its head. Even Guardiola is no longer hurting himself right now, but he's claiming that he is not good enough for the job. A lot of fans are saying one morning we just wake up and what you just see in the news is that Pep Guardiola has resigned. Don't forget that sometimes last month he signed a 2-year contract extension, which is going to be keeping him at the club until at least 2027. But we look forward to see what is going to happen. People are saying maybe they've done enough winning the 4 pits in the history of the English Premier League, or maybe their midfield that is aging is one of the reasons why they are actually suffering right now. We should cut them some slack, by the way, because they've done more than enough. But then this is the English Premier League. The more reason why a lot of fans are saying let Lionel Messi come to the English Premier League and come and show us the stuff he's truly made of. Chelsea Football Club waxing stronger and stronger by the day. What a momentum they are having for themselves right now. 2 points behind Liverpool, and the manager Enzo Maresca still believes that they are not in the race for the title just yet. Charlie, Enzo is whining us. But okay, we'll spank him when we get him. Just the way his team are doing to other clubs right there, left, right, and center. And they were 2-1 winners over Brentford yesterday, and that game did not end without its own frenzy. Because just after the final whistle, Cucurella got a red card in that game. Looks like Chelsea are going to appeal, but if they fail to appeal, it means that Cucurella will be missing the next game against Everton. We look forward to seeing. Okay, let's all gather right now and laugh at Arsenal. All right then, that's him. That will always give us a reason to laugh at them. Talk about unserious club. You want to talk about Arsenal? Okay. So much to talk about, so much to look into on the show this morning. And let me remind you that coaches are getting sacked left, right, and center. At first was Eric Ten Hag with Manchester United, Steve Cooper with Leicester City, was Anthony Wanderers, and same thing with Southampton last night as well. They've all parted with their manager. Same thing with the NPFL. We don't know the number of managers that will get sacked before the end of the 2024-2025 season. And yes, later today, big day for the Confederations of African Football as well as Nigerian football, because right there in Morocco is where it's going to be happening. I'll be seeing new faces who will be the face of African football. Talk about the men's player of the year, the women's player of the year, and other categories right there where you have Nigerian players who will be representing us later tonight. A lot of news are already flying left, right, and center. It's even said that Nasser El Khelafi would accompany Achraf Hakimi right there to the award ceremony in Morocco. Trust the NFF. They also came out with a statement yesterday allowing us to know that none of the other players who are actually in the same category or in the run-up for the awards are actually matching what Ademola Lookman has done in the last 365 days. We look forward to seeing what CAF is going to do. Maybe or maybe not, they'll be rubbing their names in the dirt as well. Welcome to the show once again this morning. Sports in a Jiffy right here on Impact Radio 102.1 FM. We call it your early morning sport tonic, where we get to serve you the very best of stories now making the rounds in the ever exciting, ever dynamic, and sometimes controversial world of sports. Bits and pieces this morning, tiptoeing all of the major stories that are making the rounds just the way you like it. I call it your early morning sports tonic because whether you're a sports person or someone love the title of the game, this is the right place for you to be. The early bird has gone all around the world to catch it because I am more than willing to serve them to you. Ayode Jajiboye is my name. Such an honor to be your host on the show this morning. And without further ado, let's go straight into start with stories coming through from the Nigerian Premier Football League and as well the roundup of the match day 16 of the NPFL. And yes, a total of 21 goals were scored with no away wins recorded for the second consecutive week. The Nigerian Premier Football League witnessed a thrilling round of matches with 6 home wins. 3 draws are recorded across 9 games. I mentioned to you in the Islands with the Southwest Derby yesterday, Ikorodu City and Remo Stars played at a 1-1 draw at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. The result saw Remo Stars relinquish their top to Rivers United, who defeated Kwara United 2-1 right there in River State. Remo took the lead 8 minutes through Ibrahim Shaib's quick finish. However, Ikorodu City equalized in the 90th minute because of Chineme Chinonso strike, and the Old started to come from behind to earn a point, despite Remo Stars being reduced to 10 men after Ahmed Akinyele received the second yellow card in the 60th minute. Other matches in the MPFL, Niger Tornadoes trash Sunshine Stars 4-1, while Barca United defeated Aqua United 2-1 in the South-South Derby. Bendel Insurance forced a 1-0 draw with Atlant FC of Owerri, and Rangers International played out a goalless draw with Katsina United. The result, of course, having a significant change in the MPFL table. Other matches that were played, Ruby Stars defeated Platinum United 1-0. Barca United were 2-1 winners over Aqua United. Shooting Stars were 2-0 winners over Kano Pillars, and I mentioned to you, Katsina United played out a 2-0 draw against Enugu. 0-0 draw against Enugu Rangers by the way. And for Lobby Stars, their head coach right there, Mika Lundstrom, is now reflecting on his team's solid display in the hard-end 1-0 win against Plateau United. Waida Dedayo, who scored the winning goal for the Makurdi-based club in the first half, and the win has now boosted Lobby Stars' chances of escaping relegation. The Pride of Benue, who previously occupied the bottom spot on the log, moved to 15th position with 19 points, and Lundstrom is now expressing confidence in his team's ability to escape the drop. Lobby will be facing Bendel Insurance in their next game come next Sunday. Quickly, let's go through the table of the Nigerian Premier Football League right now. After 17 matches have been played, Rivers United are now top of the log with 32 points. Don't forget that Remo Stars were dropped points against Ikorodu City last night as well. They now have 30 points after playing 17 matches. Enugu Rangers are third on the log with 28 points. Shooting Stars Sports Club of Ibadan are now fourth on the log with 27 points. El Kanemu Warriors still sitting pretty on number 5 on the MPFL log with 26 points, 1 point above Ikorodu City, who are now 6th on the log. Rock bottom is Aqua United with 16 points from 17 matches. Bedell National are second from bottom with 17 points from 17 matches. Sunshine Stars of Akure have 18 points from 17 matches. While Nassau United are just same points, of course, above the relegation drop right there. Aqua United, my darling, on 13th on the log right now after losing out to Rivers United right there at the Dan Ayam Stadium. Anyway, from the MPFL right now, let's talk about the Oyster that was performed by Enyimba yesterday because they got trashed in the CAF Confederations Cup. Two-time CAF Champions League winner, Enyimba FC are walking tightrope in the group stage of the 2024-2025 CAF Confederations Cup after suffering 2 defeats in 3 games so far this season, which means they've only had 1 point in 4 games. The 9-time Nigerian champions were ended a 3-0 defeat by Black Bulls of Mozambique on Sunday, a further dent in their chances of making it to the knockout stage of the tournament. Enyimba started the game on the back foot as they were a goal down after a quarter of an hour, and Nigerian-born Rene Akpoboro opened the scoring for the Mozambicans before another Nigerian-born Francis Ayuba Abubakar put the final nail in Enyimba's coffin in the 64th minute, scoring the 3rd goal after Fidel De Sousa's 57th minute goal. And no thanks to the defeat, Enyimba are now rated in bottom of Group D with just a point after 1 draw and 2 defeats in the group stages. And they will be hoping to start their revival in the continent when they hold the Black Bulls in the 4th game of the campaign, but they still have 2 difficult tests against Al Masry at home and also Zamalek of Egypt right there. Well, for Yemi Olariwaju is saying that his side will need to win all their remaining matches to stand a chance of progressing into the next round. And guys, guess what? If by the end of this season, no team from Nigeria tries to make it into the semi-final or the final of the CAF tournament, then it means by next season, 2025-2026 season, we'll only be having 3 representatives on the continent, 2 for the Champions League and 1 for the Confederations Cup. Well, we've not been doing so well when it comes to that, but we are hoping that things are definitely going to turn around in the coming years for Nigerian football. Not too good sight, I tell you. And away from that, right now, let's just talk about the awards that will be happening later today. That's the CAF award ceremony right there in Marrakesh, Morocco. Nigerian Football Federation has now turned into it behind Nigerian stars Ademola Lookman and Chiamaka Nnadozie when they run for the CAF Player of the Year awards in the men's and women's categories respectively. Lookman and Super Falcons will keep Nnadozie lead the contest for honors at this year's CAF event as the country is in line for 7 awards. The men's category is locked at the title race between Lookman and 4 other contenders. The 27-year-old will be vying for the Players Award where Ivory Coast Simon Adingra and also Paris Saint-Germain's Achraf Hakimi, Guinea striker Serhou Guirassy and also South African goalkeeper Aaron Williams. Earlier yesterday, which is the eve of the ceremony, the NFF in a statement titled 2024 CAF Awards, Lookman is the man, whichever way you look at it, went all out to race for the Atlanta Star and also Chiamaka Nnadozie, the goalkeeper. Of course, all eyes on CAF later today, and we are hoping there will be no hanky-panky and no antics coming through from the Confederations of African Football. And away from that, still plenty of stories on the show this morning. Let's quickly go straight into other sports as we talk about chess and other sports this morning. Ofiwino Torishe Muwa has emerged as the new Nigerian women's national champion at the just conducted 2024 National Chess Championship right here in Lagos, playing her first national tournament in 2012. Torishe Muwa has been in the dugout of the Nigerian chess industry as she battles her way up the ladder of women in chess. She blew past all her opponents with strong statements, moving on the chessboard, won 8 consecutive games before she was stopped by a resurgent Onoja Joy, who finished 3rd on the final standings. Anyway, from that, fencers from Egypt and Saudi Arabia dominated the rankings at the 2024 Men's Junior EP Fencing World Cup, winning the top prizes at the 2-day tournament, which was hosted by Nigeria between December 14 and 15. Nigeria played host to 7 other countries with 39 fencers going head-to-head for the medals and world rankings at the prestigious Charter House right here in Lagos, becoming the first country in the sub-Saharan Africa to host a fencing World Cup. And at the end of the day, At the end of the two-day championship, Egypt won the team event after beating Greece in the final. Saudi Arabia settled for bronze, and despite facing a tough preliminary group which had Egypt, Nigeria managed to finish 7th in the team event. Egypt's Shamel Yusuf also topped the singles event, beating Saudi Arabia's Abed Azan to the gold, while Egyptian duo of El Said Mahmoud and Osama Eslam shared the bronze medal respectively. Still sporting a Jiffy right here on Empire Radio 102.1 FM, taking you through the very best of stories that are currently making the rounds in the ever exciting, ever dynamic, and sometimes controversial world of sports. A quick reminder that I will be back here later this evening between 6 p.m. down to 7 p.m. on the Sports Talk Show, where we do 1 hour of banter, 1 hour of rage, 1 hour of views, reviews, and all of the interviews just the way you like it. Don't forget that this is just serving it to you in bits and in pieces. Away from the home front right now, let's go straight to Europe, and we'll be starting from the game of basketball. The Dallas Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors have now set a new NBA record by making a total of 48 3-pointers in the game, which the Mavericks won 143 to 133 points. This broke the previous record of 44 3-pointers set by Sacramento Kings and LA Clippers in February 2023, and as well they've now tied by Utah Jazz and the Phoenix Suns. The Warriors made 27 3-pointers, the most ever made by a team in a loss, and it was also the most 3-pointers in the Warriors' history. Luka Doncic played an amazing game, recording a triple-double with 45 points, 13 assists, and 11 rebounds. He also made 6 of his 11 3-pointers and led the Mavericks offense. The Mavericks dominated early, scoring 46 points in the first quarter and leading 81 to 74 at halftime. Klay Thompson also had a great game for the Warriors, scoring 29 points and hitting 7 of 11 3-pointers, and the Wiggins also scored 29 points, including 5 of 9 from long range, while Stephen Curry made 7 3-pointers. Another games, LeBron James as well returned to the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Lakers and helped them win 116-100 against the Memphis Grizzlies. LeBron had been out for 2 games because of a left foot pain and personal issues. In his return, LeBron scored 18 points, grabbed 8 rebounds, and had 8 assists in 34 minutes of play. The Lakers made a good decision to give LeBron some rest thanks to the NBA Cup schedule, which allowed him to recover. Anthony Davis was the real star of the game, scoring 40 points and getting 16 rebounds. This made him the only second player this season to score 40 points and grab 15 points rebounds in the game. Matt Christie joined LeBron, Davis, and Austin Reeves and Ryo Hachimura in the starting lineup as Coach Redick tried a new starting combination for the first time this season. And while the Grizzlies kept the game closer times, they never truly challenged the Lakers. And after this win, the Lakers will have a break before heading out for 2 road games against Sacramento Kings next week. So the sports in a Jiffy right here on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. Away from other sports right now, let's get skedaddle into the world of football, taking reactions from all of the actions that went down in Europe this weekend, as well as giving you some of the scorelines from all of the games, just the way you like it. Top of football stories just coming through from the English Premier League. We'll start with Southampton, who have now sacked manager Russell Martin after 5-0 thrashing by Tottenham last night, leaving them 9 points off the Premier League safety. Martin, who was 39, guided the Saints to promotion last year in his 4th season in charge, beating Leeds United in the playoff final at Wembley. But the loss against Spurs was Southampton's 13th in the league this campaign from 16 games, and their only win this season was against Everton in November, while the St. Mary's club have scored a league low of 11 goals this season. Martin dismissal comes on the same day as fellow top flight strugglers Wolverhampton Wanderers also decided to sack their manager Gary O'Neill. And Italian Serie A last night, AC Milan also failed to honor the 125th anniversary of the club's foundation with Sunday's drab goalless draw with Genoa, which left 7-time European champions well behind Serie A top teams in front of over 70,000 fans and a host of icons who had come to the San Siro to watch their former team and celebrate Milan's birthday. Paulo Fonseca's side did nothing to live up to a glorious footballing history. Alvaro Morata came closest to scoring for Milan when he smashed a close-range finish of the crossbar with 11 minutes remaining of another awe-inspiring display, which was met with a derision from supporters and left Milan 8 on 23 points. That's 8 from the Champions League positions. The reaction from fans was hardly what the club would have been hoping for when the pre-match ceremony for the anniversary was being planned. A couple of legends were said to have been in the stadium yesterday. Looking forward to mark the 125th anniversary of AC Milan and away from Italian Serie A. Quickly in the world of La Liga this morning, midfielder Pedro said Barcelona must turn things around quickly as their alarming run of form continued with the shock 1-0 defeat at home to Leganés yesterday. Sergio Gonzalez's 4th-minute goal was the difference between the two sides as Barca failed to win for the 5th time in their last 6 league matches. During that run, they have picked up just 5 points from possible 18, and their lead at the top of the table has now evaporated. They are now 11 points at Atletico Madrid, who they host next weekend, and are 1 point clear of Real Madrid, while both Madrid sides have the game in hand to play. Just to level up the table, it was the Leganés' first away win in La Liga this season, while Barca have now lost their last 2 matches at the Olympic Stadium following defeat to La Palma 2 weeks ago as well. And now away from the Spanish La Liga, let's quickly make a stop in the English Premier League. I will start from Toss commentary from the 195th Manchester derby that went down at the Etihad Stadium yesterday. Pep Guardiola has now said that his sleep has suffered during Manchester City's deepening crisis, so he will not be held by a nightmarish conclusion to one of the most stunning defeats of his long reign. Guardiola looked agitated, animated, and on edge even after City led the Manchester derby through Josko Gavidor in the 36 minutes yesterday, and his action to the goal of almost disdain that this came via a deflected cross as opposed to in his purest style. Guardiola now just suggested that the serious renewal will wait until the summer, but the red flags have been appearing for weeks in the sudden and shocking decline of a team that has lost the aura of invincibility that left many opponents beaten before kickoff in previous years. He has also stated that City must survive this season, whatever qualifies as survivor for a club of such a rich ambition, but the case for a record 5th successive Premier League title is surely over. They now lie 9 points behind leaders Liverpool, having played a game more than Liverpool. Quickly, let's go through all of the results of the matches that went down yesterday. Not just yesterday, this weekend in the world of the English Premier League, and not just the English Premier League, across top five leagues in Europe. Yesterday, Brighton and Hove Albion were at home when Crystal Palace defeated them 3-1. Trevor Chalobah and also Ismail Assar getting on the score sheet for Crystal Palace right there. An amazing win for Crystal Palace. Manchester City as well lost out to United 1-2. Chelsea were able to defeat Brentford 2-1. But then you have to talk about Brenda Mbumo, who has now been involved in 10 goals this season for the Brentford side. Southampton lost out 5-0 to Tottenham Hotspur yesterday as well. Another leagues across Europe overnight. In the German Bundesliga, FC Edem lost to Stuttgart 3-1. Borussia Dortmund played at a 1-0 draw against Hoffenheim, while Leipzig were at home and they won 2-1 against Eintracht Frankfurt. And Brown are getting on the score sheet. We don't know where's Omar Mamosh these days as well. And in the Spanish La Liga, Atletico Madrid were 1-0 winners over Getafe. Deportivo Alaves played at a 1-0 draw against Athletic Club. Real Sociedad played at a 0-0 against La Palma. Villarreal were at home when Real Betis defeated them at home. Barcelona also lost at the Olympic Stadium 1-0 against Leganés in the Italian Serie A. I already mentioned AC Milan played at a 0-0 draw against Genoa. Como defeated Roma 2-0 at home. Parma lost at home to Hellas Verona. Bologna were 1-0 winners over Fiorentina, while Lille were 2-1 winners over Monza. In the French League on yesterday, Montpellier played at a 2-2 draw with Nice. Stade Brest defeated Nantes 4-1, and once again, Moses Simon's assist was not enough to save this side. Don't forget that the last time out again, Rennes as well. His last minute goal was what helped the team to get back into winning ways, but it is right now. They lost 4-1 away from home against Stade Brest. Le Havre lost at home 0-3 to Strasbourg. Rennes defeated Angers 2-0, while Paris Saint-Germain were 3 winners over Olympique Lyon. Sporting Jiffy right here on Impact Radio 102.1 FM, and that's how much we're taking on the show this morning. Man, thanks you for being a part of the show. Don't forget, we'll be back here later tonight between 6 p.m. down to 7 p.m. on the Sports Up Show, where we do 1 hour of banter, 1 hour of views, reviews, and the interviews, looking to dissect all of the hot topics, taking you through the nitty-gritty of the topics as well. Make it a day with us this evening, 6 p.m. down to 7 p.m. on the Sports Up Show. I did Jajiboye signing out this morning. Stay sporty, stay active, drinking enough water to stay hydrated. Go out there, be the best version of yourself. Don't forget to be kind, because kindness is cool. I'll tell you what, season greetings. Do have a blessed and highly favored week.
From the greens of golf to the court of tennis and basketball, the octagon of UFC to the square room for boxing, track of Formula 1 and